Thank you, Mr. Chair and Vice Chair, members, committee. A good widget maker, when producing flawed widgets, is going to make a change. But what if the change the maker decides is offering additional colors, or repackaging his widget, or special pricing, or employing new marketing techniques like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram? While well-intended, none of these improvements are going to fix the flawed product, the flawed widget. It's the process by which widgets are made that is flawed. If the process is flawed, the product is going to be flawed. The only way to improve the product is to fix the process. The process of producing policy in Congress is flawed. The process itself kills policy ideas through truncated rules and procedural decisions that limit discussion. As a result, Congress is passing flawed public policy. The only way to make good public policy is to fix the process. This requires transforming the way Congress does business. It requires ending a process based on the traditional pyramid of power, where a few people at the top of the pyramid make most of the decisions. It requires replacing a power-based system with a process that is focused on principles. Power focuses on self-preservation. Principle focuses on making ideas successful. Power tends to protect itself merely to maintain its own status and control. Principle gives up power for the sake of the highest good and to create the best public policy. Power demands to be heard. Principle earns the right to be heard. Power focuses on rights. Principle focuses on responsibilities. One of the most significant contrasts between power and principle is how it treats policy. Power tends to view an idea based on the position, rank, loyalty, and seniority of the sponsor. Principle focuses solely on the merits of the idea itself. There are three changes that would move us toward a more principle-based, member-driven process. Number one, deal with the most important issues first. Congress allocates annual funding from the government through appropriation process with 12 bills, but it's common under both parties to roll some or all of those bills into one big vote close to the deadline that's coming. We're running out of time. We're going to shut down government or whatever it is. I advocate for completing this process on time and in the daylight, giving members acting on the behalf of their constituents an opportunity to set priorities for government. Number two, renew, reform, or consolidate expiring or getting ready to expire or already expired programs. After programs sunset, a myriad continues to receive funding annually almost as an automatic basis. In order to better serve the American people and bringing transparency to the annual funding process, committees should be tasked with creating a schedule to review, update, and reauthorize these programs. And last, number three, allow members to legislate. Stick to a deliberative but reasonable process of hearing bills that actually follows the House rules. Each congressional district contains approximately the same number of citizens. Each representative ought to be empowered to represent the specific needs of their district. Not every bill or amendment will be successful, though every member will have the opportunity to gain support for their ideas from their colleagues. I have with me a copy of the rules, 46 pages. I hope you've read them. It's a great document. It's based on principle. We don't use it. Every day we either do suspensions. What are we suspending? The rules. Or we do another rule in this very room that governs the conduct on the floor of the House when this gets circumvented. So that rule replaces these rules. Anyway, I bring it as evidence that we ought to be doing it. So this is it. You know, this is our moment. This committee doesn't happen every Congress, so it's pretty awesome it's happening. I'm glad each one of you are serving on it. I'm glad you're looking into these items. This is a moment in time. Power and principle can't coexist. So which will it be? Flawed widgets or solid principles? Yield back.
Thank you. Thank you for your